And it says we're live here. I got my microphone. I got the top chat started. I got Matthew Munoz showed up first. Crypto She-Hole. A1 Erks. Earskine. Then we got Mr. Success, John Willis, Ken Williamson, Jeff Dahmer. Love it. Absolutely brilliant. Dagger Skateboards, Melissa G, moderator. African woman. Okay, let's start on this. You're gonna love this. I got some great ones. Let me start off with the better ones first. We got Isa Matisse. Thanks for that. Your regular contributions, Isa. And then Henry Brown. Speaking of Rome, hail Caesar, laugh aloud, but this our year. Yes, it is. Henry Brown, guaranteed. I've never seen it more like this. There's so much. Look, they're trying to squeeze us out so bad, scare things and blow shit up. And the government's coming after everybody with the crypto. If they're scaring people to drop this market cap, I want you to know because I've been predicting this for 3 years. Okay, now is the time. We are getting close before this thing is going to take off. Okay. I say somewhere around, I don't know, March or June or something like something massive is going to happen March, April, May, somewhere in that area. Like something big has got to happen. Like I can just kind of feel it. The same way I kind of called when FTX exploded. I said something massive is going to happen in the crypto world. I could feel it. And then less than 2 weeks later, the FTX thing just takes off and destroys the whole. That's why we're here right now talking about it because I just felt, and I feel something next year, maybe close to mid-year, like something. I don't know if it's good or bad. Just something massive in crypto is going to happen, and I have a feeling it's this regulation. They're going to shut it all down. That's what I really feel. Let's start with the French bank. That's what I was talking about. And the EU. But the French bank, wow, and this England and France and the whole EU, like we said, crypto is going to explode out of Europe, not United States, out of Europe. So we have to watch very closely the words that they say over there, the actions that they're taking. Okay, this is a very important article about France. I will give you the article so you can read it at your leisure. Copy and paste. I saw this. Like, there was so much damn news today. I was like, my God. I didn't have to spend today like 3 hours looking for news. No, about 45 minutes or something. That was about it. It makes up because, man, some days, like, my God, I gotta just go to hell and back to find a news article and shit. And then you only get like one or something. Today, we got like a lot. Okay, French central bank head wants, you gotta hear this, wants crypto licensing ahead of MICA standards. That's MICA, MICA, market in crypto assets. So in Europe, they're trying to standardize all this crypto, and they got something called MICA. France is like, we want this before MICA comes out. We want crypto licensing before, like they're fighting to see who can be the first. That's what's going on right here. I'm trying to show you. Like this shit's imminent. Like it's not gonna be taken in 1, 2, 3 years. That shit's not gonna happen. It says the current turmoil. So all these problems, the FTX was what set it off with the Celsius, these other Nex, whatever these Nexo or Luna, Terra and Luna or whatever it is, and all the hacking shit that's going on. Like it's all busting loose. It's all falling apart. The fake crypto space is falling apart. I don't say the crypto market's falling apart. No, the crypto market will finally start to be built. See, that's how I look at it. I don't go on my show and read off prices of crypto like a dumbass because we don't even have a market. We're in a manipulated space. So reading off prices is foolish. It really is. You know, trying to like buy the highs and sell the dips. That is so fucking stupid. Anybody who does that on their show obviously is trying to scam you and rip you off. Look, I'm just telling you the game. If I want to rip you guys off, I'll start thinking of all these different ways. Okay, I'll get this one group where I'm going to give my price predictions each week. And you hear all that dumb shit? Okay, let me break this down for new people. Okay. This crypto space is a joke. That's why I call it a crypto space. You notice I don't call it a crypto market because it's not one. Chart analysis is fake. Okay. It's based, whatever's going on in crypto is fake. So they might have real tools to determine whatever, but they have real tools that study a fake market. See what I mean? So it's fake. So when I say chart analysis fake, it is. Okay, let's move on. Bank of France Governor Francois, I'm not going to butcher the rest of his name. Listen what he says, is pressing for stricter regulatory requirements for companies in France. This would be ahead of the European Union's landmark markets in crypto assets regulation. France is trying to beat out all of Europe, okay, which would establish a block-wide licensing regime and is scheduled to be voted for implementation in 2024. So January of 2024, all of Europe is going to start in January with MiCA. France is like, nope, we got to do this now. So in Europe, it's supposed to start a year from now. France is like, we can't wait that long. Like I told you, they can set all their timelines up, but just like that, they could change it, okay? This is all a stall tactic. Everything that's been going on, the Ripple court hearing, the SEC versus Ripple, that's a fake trial. I've already proven that on my show like 3 times. I've gone over the whole trial, shown other court documents. This whole trial is fake, and all these people involved in it are fake as you know what. Obtaining a license in France is currently optional. Right now, people just have permits, but there will be licenses required in France. Now, just as that, let me give you another France article. French. Viva la France. Est-ce que mange? Oh, no. Oh, père, s'il vous plaît. Oui, oui. Okay. Here we have the next French article. Listen to this headline. France's top bank officials calls for mandatory crypto licensing. The governor of the Bank of France wants to see full licensing as soon as possible. This is what's going to set it off. You want to know why? Because in the European Union, they all work together and stuff. So you can't have one country doing some shit the other ones are not. Okay? This will speed up like lightning fast. The governor of France's central bank has advocated for stricter crypto licensing requirements. Here comes the big squeeze. All these fake exchanges and all these fake cryptos are going bye-bye. If you watch my show, you already know what cryptos I would buy. If you're outside of that, good luck, because you're going to get fucking wrecked. Okay? Oh, my name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything on this show is fake. Yes, don't listen to a word I say. And let's see. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'm like the worst financial advisor person you could listen to. So, Bank of France Governor Francois Villeroy, financial sector this week, that France should enact regulations sooner rather than later. It's starting to move right now in Europe, okay? All the disorder of 2022 feeds a simple belief. It is desirable for France to move to an obligatory licensing of digital asset service providers. Listen, as soon as possible. This, I'm telling you, look, they've already, like the Bank of France, They were doing that one project, like not Jasper or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Like we went over this project, that project. Dude, France was a part of it. They're all fucking done. They're totally done. Okay. They've been doing this messing around with crypto shit for 2, 3, 4, 5 years and shit. They already are done. This is all a big show. All this stuff that's going on now. I'm showing you what is happening is they've purposely allowed the crypto markets to not get any regulations so they can destroy a lot of it, get all of us out, and then what I tell you, sell it back to you for 1,000 times the cost of what you paid. All you guys and gals that would pay these other channels, I felt so bad. For their investing advice and all that shit. How's that looking right now? Oh God. Do you still keep your stuff on an exchange because you're listening to them every day so you can buy the dips? No. All that shit was poo-poo. You paid for horse shit. He poured some chocolate syrup on it. Now you got whatever he calls it. And you wasted a shit ton of money and lost a lot. Yeah. Then they come back to Crypto Hulk and they're like, damn, dude, like you're fucking right all the time. No, it's just common sense. You know, don't get up in the hype game. Don't get fucking hyped. You know, whatever. These fucking people. Let's see here. Binance has permission in France to operate since last May. The Villeroy guy, who has urged for further regulations, they're going to get rid of just registration. They're going to have licensing only. FTX was a big deal, like I said. They're saying Europe-wide rules will likely make full digital asset service provider licensing mandatory in 2026. Oh, it's not going to take 3 years. That ain't going to happen. That shit's going to happen right away. Look, it's kind of like when you have a bunch of cards lined up. No, dominoes lined up, and you push one, the other's just, it goes. That's how it's going to go. All right, I'm just letting you know. All these EU countries, France is going to set it off, and then boom, that domino hits the other one. That one hits the next one. Before you know it, who knows? Maybe by March, April, May, like Crypto Hulk saying, all of Europe full licensing ready to go. But what happened to 24 when they're supposed to do it in January of 24, and then 26? No, it's not going to take that long. I'm just letting you know. You got Brad Garlinghouse talking about all this shit. He's not Mr. Fantasy Island. He runs the most valuable crypto on the planet. He's the CEO. He's letting us know, you and me. Okay. Everybody else will be like, oh, well, they're not going to be laughing when France sets it off. The same way FTX set off the fake crypto space destruction, France will be setting off Europe and then next Asia. France will be setting off that positive, what we want to call it, regulation, solidness, predictability, safety, bank regulations. That's what's going to get us rich. That's why I don't get mixed up in hype stuff. I don't do that. Whatever Brad Garlinghouse and Ripples and shit's deal, I'm dealing with that. I'm going to stick with all the banks, Wells Fargo, all the banks around the world, Bank of Brazil, all these people are working with Ripple. So I'm not messing. That's why I just never got into anything except Ripple. Now you get all these other channels. Oh, let's get this, and I'm gonna get some of that. And they were all these motherfuckers are talking about all this shit. Then you know what they did near the end? They sold them all off and went back to XRP again. All that shit is hype when they tell you this stuff. Oh, I'm buying some Cardano. And then he sells it all off. Like, I'm just letting you know the hype game going on YouTube, all right? If you got wrecked or something from it, sorry you didn't see my show earlier. But yeah. Let's go with the next article. This one's, well, let me check some comments before I just sit here and talk for the whole time, man. Hyping all those NFTs. Yep, Samurai Saint knows. Didn't XRP get relisted on a major exchange? I don't know. Samurai Saint, I canceled all my other Patreon crypto peeps. Now only subscribe to Hulk. Yeah, all this shit is fucking stupid. They don't know a fucking thing. All right. Look, I'm gonna tell you another YouTube secret deal. When crypto's going up, I could get a fucking chimpanzee to sit here and I could put like some round colored circles on the walls and I could somehow have the chimpanzee throw a ball and hit a crypto and pick one for you. I could use a real scientific method like that. That's very scientific, okay? And I'll call it Fibonacci curve and I'll call it all this other stuff, right? And then you pay me money, and as crypto's going up, almost all of these dumb shit projects go up. That's what these YouTubers are and these other Patreons. These are fucking dumbasses that when the market goes up, dude, I could do that shit too. When everything starts going up, I'll tell you my top 15 and probably I'll pick some other shit and it'll go up. And if I have a big enough audience, I can, like Fat Boy or B Boy. Well, he went on a diet, so now he's no longer Fat Boy. But whatever it is, Fat Boy, when you got like 1 million followers, like, dude, you can move markets, you know? Especially if you link up with other scammy people like yourself. You link up with 5 other scammy people, and then, man, you can come out with a brand new crypto that's dog shit, and people start buying it. You could make money, and that's what they all did, okay? Righty. I see Maria Sangrea is here. Please. Alrighty. Elon Musk's chimp plays games on a computer. Oh my god, quantum computers. Let's go into quantum. You're gonna love this. Okay. I'll send you the Articulo by Jave. Copy. And paste. Let me send it. Send it. Send it. All right. Quantum computer. This shit could get you destroyed. All right. I'm going to be reporting this article to you. I'm going to give you my honest opinions on things. This is why I haven't gotten any more crypto. This is going to get very serious here real quick. Okay. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm just letting you know there's a possibility all of our crypto could get hacked. That's why I've got, like, how I do it is for every $1 I spend on crypto, I have $3 in gold. Okay. I'm not going to mortgage my house and put in $100,000 in crypto because of what I'm about to read to you right now. All these other YouTubers, look, they're so fun. These are the biggest fucking liars. Okay. I've been listening to these jokers, Dumb and Dumber. I'm not going to mention names because, but every single show they're telling you they're buying this. I'm backing the truck up. I'm da 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 da. That's so fucking impossible. Straight up liars. Okay, for 3 fucking years I've been listening to people. I went 3 months and went not crazy. I spent like a couple months salary on crypto. That's it. I picked the right one. Now, I've got probably for my original investment 3 times the amount of gold than I got crypto. Okay. Because of a thing called a quantum computer. Let's read the article. I'm just letting you know shit could happen. All right. That's why you don't just keep buying and buying and buying. These motherfuckers be buying. No, now they're buying the gold cards. Now we're buying. Dude, you see what I'm saying? Because they get paid for all that shit. So they're like, oh, I buy this. I'm buying that every day. Man, these motherfuckers have been saying for 3 years, every single fucking show they're buying stuff. That's impossible. Okay. That's so fake, you know? Wow. I'm just letting you know the game, right? When the crypto's not working, all of a sudden then they pop up with these gold cards and art paintings and shit because they get broken off money for that. They weren't talking about that shit for years. I've been listening to these motherfuckers for years. No word about that. Then all of a sudden, when the crypto goes bad, well, now we can't sell. We can't hype this up. What are we going to hype up? Fucking gold cards. That's it. Get some art paintings and make you go. You always got to have something to be buying. Aave is one of my sponsors. And all this dumb shit, right? You always got something that you can buy and invest in. You got to keep moving, right? That's so fucking fake. Cryptography experts are somewhat skeptical of the technique's scalability, but are not ruling out the possibility of success either. What they're talking about is, according to a recent paper, Chinese researchers claim to have discovered a new method to break the Rivest-Shamir-Edelman 2048 bit. It's called the RSA 2048. It's a signing algorithm present in blockchains and other security protocols. RSA 2048 is a cryptographic technique that utilizes a public key to encrypt information and a private key, like our ledger, to decrypt it, okay? Breaching the algorithm requires, so they claim, the Chinese claim they broke the cryptographic code of the RSA 2048. Let's see, similar to other algorithms, finding the prime factors of a number with, okay, getting a lot of tech speak, which I'm not getting into because I'm not a tech guy and I'm not a financial advisor. Experts estimate that it would take, listen, this part I had to highlight. I was like, what? Now, listen, this is really, wow. This is wowzers, Inspector Gadget. Listen to this. Experts estimate that it would take ordinary computers 300 trillion years. 300 T, like Thomas, trillion, to break the RSA 2048 encryption key. 300 trillion years. Fuck, man. Do you know how this stuff is now starting to make my brain explode? However, Chinese, like 300 trillion, if you use the computers, like if you take ordinary computers, probably like what I'm got here at Apple, and we all link our computers together and do whatever we do, it's still going to take 300 trillion years. Like, what? I cannot. Damn, that's some fucking number, isn't it? I'm not even smoking weed, and that's blowing me away, right? Like, whoa. However, Chinese researchers said in their paper that the encryption could be inversed with a quantum computer with 372 qubits, whatever the fuck that is, or a basic unit of information acting as a proxy for computation power. Don't ask me. I'm just reading the article. That's why I said I'm reporting this to you. I'm not teaching because I don't know what the fuck's going on with this. In comparison, the latest IBM Osprey quantum computer has a processing capacity of 433 qubits. So that's more powerful. So, okay, IBM's computer that's quantum is more powerful than the Chinese. China. So again, but it's not much more because the Chinese one's got 372 and the IBM has 433. Previously, experts calculated, here we go, employing a sure would require 13,000 qubits. Okay, well, that's quantum factoring. This shit I'm not quite getting, but I'm just going to put it out. Oh, you also have to have a quantum computer at negative 459 degrees. That's a little bit too cold for me. I think I'll pass on trying to get a quantum computer. I don't think I could last too long in this apartment at negative 459 degrees. That's a little too fuck. And then my electrical bill, fuck, Peach. I would take all the power in the whole fucking city, and I'll have a bill that's like fucking $13,000 for the month, or who knows? Maybe that's a bargain. Maybe it's $50,000, and I'll be like, I'm gonna slip out of this apartment and not pay rent. Oh shit! Oh, I'm gonna let you read the rest of this article if you're interested. I just wanted to highlight some things. I don't like tech shit. I don't fucking care. I just like, yeah. Just wanted to report that some of you guys understand this shit, but the basic message is if somebody comes up with one of these kind of computers, your crypto is done. Adios, motherfucker. Okay, so that's why again, I spend $1 with crypto and the $3 in gold, and I don't. I've got that hidden. Okay, it's not in a bank, but that stuff's hidden to where no hacker or whatever can hack. See, like in the gold, like whatever it is, these hackers can get into things and switch ownership things and take down websites. Just I'm not. I'm old school. I want to feel the fucking gold in my hand. Okay, that's how I roll. Check some comments here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, they can be themselves. A quantum computer can be in a quantum combination of all those states called superposition. This allows it to perform 1 billion or more copy. Okay. Hey, great for that. I'm not being disrespectful, my friend. My brain don't work like that. It is. I always hated math. Yeah, I'm not into. My brain works differently. Like, yeah, and that's because each person has their own skills. XRP to 459. Just saying. $300,000 electrical bill. Oh shit, man, that would be so fucked up. They'll be like, dude, it wouldn't take that long. PG would end up calling the police, and then we find out what the fuck's going on, where all this electricity is getting drained into this apartment. Oh my god, they'd have me in handcuffs and shit, and I know a three-letter agency would be like, Crypto Hulk, what are you doing with a quantum computer in your apartment? And I'm wearing like a ski jacket and a hat and glove. Nothing. Oh, I'm not doing anything, man. Eddoxy, Vatican, World Economic Forum, Central Bank, and McCarthy give me heartburn. Yes. Thank you for that. That's who hacked that Bitcoin developer the other day. Wearing a tinfoil hat. Let me get you one more articulate, by Jove. This computer. Let's see which ones. Oh, okay. I'm going to show you what I mean by it's okay for the government to have crypto, but not for us. Here's the article I'll let you see. New people, you need to be reading articles. That's how you learn fast. Learn very fast. Like when you hear a show and read, so you got hear, see, read. That's how you learn shit really fast. All right. I want to show you what I see as a trend. All right. Globally, the Fed says the United States Federal Reserve says crypto poses key risks to banks, but carry on, you could still have it. Wait, what? Three United States financial regulators do not prohibit or discourage banks from providing crypto services to their customers. Whoa, hold on now, Crypto Hulk. Wait, stop the fucking music, Crypto Hulk, because I smell a rat. So if we turn on the news, well, fake news. If we turn on the fake news, I mean, it's sad that we're laughing at this, but America's so fucking broke and corrupt and stuff. It's like once this thing takes off, I'm getting the fuck out of this place. I'm gonna go find some other country that's real, like Dubai or some shit, man. Where they're like, yeah, I don't even talk about this shit. So in America, in that United Communist States of America, the Federal Reserve is saying, "Hey, banks, we're not going to tell you to get rid of crypto or to keep it or whatever. It's okay for you to sell it to customers." I'm telling you, that's America. Do you see? It's okay for the banks to sell it to us. Not what they didn't say is the exchanges. Ah, now I see Crypto Hulk. US banks, I'm just telling you the article, US banks appear to have the green light for most cryptocurrency dealings. Are you hearing this? Despite a number of key risks, well, crypto's risky, but banks just be careful. Are you kidding me? That's like telling a kid you give him like a handful of $1 bills, and you give him an 8-year old $50 and $1 bills. You let him loose in an amusement where they play the video games, and you say, "Now I'm going to be back in an hour. I only want you to spend like $1 or $2." Do you think that fucking kid's going to listen? He's gonna be out there playing all these video games and buying bubble gum and cokes and pizza. And mom's gonna come back in an hour, and then the kid's gonna be fucking broke. All right. Banks. Let's see. Uh, the Federal Reserve admits that it's risky. Crypto's risky. Okay, but they're giving them a green light. You see, you notice how Gary's like Gary Gensler never is specific about what. See, like I want you to notice something here because the same thing's going on with the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve regulates banks, but are they? Yes, they are. They're giving them pretty much permission to hold crypto. Not you and me. No, because Gary's coming after, the CFTC is coming after us, the SEC, all of them, the cops that roll the world. Okay? They're all coming after us for crypto, and it's bad. It's bad. But here, the Federal Reserve does not prohibit banks from selling it or owning it to us. Just wanted to let you see. That's how doesn't Gary's like, oh yeah, crypto's bad. Same fucking thing. But Gary doesn't provide examples. Well, what's a crypto, Gary? Gary, what's a crypto exchange that's doing the right thing? Gary, how should a crypto exchange operate? Gary's not saying a word. All he does is he's just like the policeman that comes up, says you're under arrest unless you give me $100 million, and you give him $100 million and he runs away. I don't know. Last time I checked, it's called bribery. But then again, I'm not in the SEC and I don't have a law degree. I'm 12 years short of a law degree, so what do I know, right? A number of top bulge bracket US banks, I didn't know. A number of top bulge bracket US banks have favored a slow and steady approach to offering crypto investment products to clients, both institutional and retail. And that retail are those people that have a net worth of $1 million. Okay. Tuesday's guidance. So I highlighted this. Tuesday's guidance from the Federal Reserve appeared to allow such crypto efforts to continue for the time being. It is important that risks related to the crypto asset sector cannot be mitigated or controlled. Do not migrate to the banking system. Regulators said they're careful and cautious. The Federal Reserve believes that issuing or holding crypto um, is highly likely to be inconsistent with safe and sound banking practices. So it's almost it's like this. This is so like I don't know how to explain this. They're telling the banks they better have a great plan, this and that, but also warning them that it's dangerous. We're not telling you to get rid of crypto. We're not telling you to keep. They're not. So basically, they're not telling them anything. See what we got going on? Oh, it's dangerous, and it right now regulators need to be careful and they need to do all. Well, but we're not telling you to keep it or get rid of it. Just we're not saying anything. Well, what's going on? This is what I'm showing you. There's a hypocrisy. It's okay. They're basically by not coming up with rules, they're letting the banks do this. My question is if this shit is so dangerous and bad, why doesn't the Federal Reserve say, nope, banks, you cannot sell it unless we somehow have a good regulation system? We identify. They're not saying what they're saying nothing. The Federal Reserve is saying nothing. It's like hogwash. What I'm telling you is happening now is they're going to be squashing out all the exchanges. Well, I'm going to show you right now. Fuck it, I'll do another article because I got to make my point. Why does this mouse? Like, what the heck? Okay, hold on. Copy. Paste. All right. Here's my point. U.S. authorities are going to intensify scrutiny of crypto industry in 2023. The SEC, Financial Accounting Standards Board, and IRS are working to tighten crypto regulations and expand industry oversight. They're squeezing out you and me and exchanges. It's exactly what happened. I've been telling you for 3 years, you could have 100 exchanges in your town, but they'll all be gone and you'll have 10 left. And what 10 will those be? Wells Fargo, I've been telling you this shit for 3 years. I've been knowing this was going to happen for 3 years. No other channel has been telling you this almost every single show for 3 years. 14 years after Bitcoin hit the scene, I'm paraphrasing, 14 years after Bitcoin's Genesis block launched a profound disruption, the United States authorities are finally becoming interested in crypto. Okay, I've been saying for 3 years on my show, I haven't heard any other channels saying this. That's why I had to start my own. But after I listened to all these other channels, no one's saying this. I've said, why don't we have definitions of crypto? Why is there nothing in the United States code? Like no definition of what's staking, what is a crypto, what is an NFT? Like there's nothing in the law. For 14 years, we've had nothing at all. You just wonder why our government's been waiting for 14 years. There's a reason. I've kind of discussed it already. Let me continue with this article, though. On December 14th, the Financial Accounting Standards Board discussed new accounting and disclosure. Okay, so they're going to make businesses now that hold crypto tell the government how much and stuff that they've got. I'm not necessarily knocking this. You really have to. Okay, look, they're kind of our government now. These little agencies are taking what they call the cart before the horse. Usually, the horse pulls the cart behind it. Okay, in America, I've already gone over all these things like a million times. The legislative branch creates laws. Then the regulators follow those laws to regulate. In America, we have no crypto laws. I've been saying this for 3 years. No other shows have been saying this. We have no crypto laws. So therefore, these regulators can't enforce or do anything legally. Okay. I know the SEC wants to do this. I know that the Financial Accounting Standards Board wants to do that. I know the IRS loves taking the money from crypto. Okay. All three of these agencies cannot do anything because there's nothing in the United States code. Plain and simple, not complicated. You won't hear anything out of from these YouTube lawyers. Not one single one of these little greedy bastards has been telling you the truth, except Crypto Hulk. Crypto Hulk. It's very clear. If there's no United States code section, none of these agencies can bust you with crypto. They can't do anything. None of them. I'm showing you an article on how the cart is going before the horse. This is all for show. I'm just letting you know, okay? This is all fake and it's all for show. The court trial, what the Financial Accounting Standards Board. Look, they're trying to crack down and do all these things and try to show that they're doing something. It's all busy work. Just like these YouTube shows, let's do this and get into staking and join my group and we'll do this. Dude, it's all trying to make you look like you're doing something. You're sitting on your ass. The boss comes in, oh shit. You do all this work to make it look like you're doing something. And the boss leaves and you go back and sit down again. That's what's going on, okay? Unless you have the United States Code, these agencies can't do anything legally. They're going to. You'll see. They're going to try to start, destroying all the buildings and all destroying this and doing whatever. And people are going to get all afraid. They're going to require businesses and banks to say how much crypto they owe when crypto doesn't even exist. So they're going to be listing imaginary shit. You see how ridiculous all this is? I already know. I've worked at the state level Supreme Court. I've dealt with law enforcement. That's my whole career was doing that kind of shit. Okay. So you're going to have these people like actors and actresses going around trying to, we got to make this law and you got to report this. If you're a business like Burger King and you have $1 million in the crypto, you have to report that now. Well, no, you don't, because crypto doesn't even exist in the law, asshole. That's what you got to tell these fuckers, right? So what we're talking about is our government is trying to make it look like they're trying to do something, just like Gary's been playing the role. He runs the SEC. He gives no guidance. He doesn't publish any reports. He doesn't organize any. There's nothing going on. He takes a person to court, makes a bunch of claims. They pay him a bunch of money and he goes away. That's all that's going on. That's not law. That's called corruption. Just saying. All right. So this article, you're going to have, okay, look, the only way shit's going to get done is when the legislators, that's why I read that first article with Brad Garlinghouse. These two kind of tie together, all right? And this one ties again with the Federal Reserve telling banks, well, not telling them anything, really. They're doing a lot of talking, but not answering a question. That's exactly what happens in government, right? You get a Gary Gensler on a news show. Oh, he talks, but he doesn't say anything. Well, there's the Howey test, and Then 10 minutes later, after you're done. Okay. But he can talk, but he doesn't say anything, right? Here we have another example where the Federal Reserve does a bunch of talking, but they don't say anything to the bank. So we don't know, like, well, can a bank keep crypto or not? But the Federal Reserve talks, but doesn't say anything. And here we have another example of this, where the title is like U.S. authorities to intensify scrutiny. Well, what does intensify scrutiny? Crypto doesn't even exist legally. So the authorities are not the ones who make laws. Legislators make laws. Authorities follow the law. So even in this news we get, Crypto Hulk just helps you see exactly all the fake shit that's going on around us. They're stirring the pot. If there's a bee's nest, someone's whacking it with a baseball bat and they're going to get stung. But that's what's going on. These little crypto companies are getting stung, and the government's coming in without legislation to try to enforce illegally their will on the people. They're going to shut it all down, destroy everything, put these crypto companies out of business, because Gary's going to put all these crypto companies out of business because the companies don't watch my program. And they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, we just can't." All you gotta do is just go to court and say, "Show us." It's very simple. I can't believe we got so many weak-backed people in this country. Weak, tiny heart syndrome is what we called it in the military. You got a syndrome. Your sickness is tiny heart. Okay. Coinbase should list XRP because they got the backing of BlackRock, which is only worth, I don't know what, $27 trillion or something like that, 18 trillion or something. Not a big deal. What I'm saying is Coinbase and all these every other exchange needs to list the XRP and sell whatever the fuck they want. And then when they go to court to speed the process up, they're going to have this is so fucking easy to do. You just put in whatever your response is when Gary tries to file some writ of whatever fucking he does or cease and desist. Show me what United States Code section, Gary Gensler, what code sections explain all the definitions of what is a crypto. What is staking, Gary? Because that doesn't exist in the United States Code. What is crypto, Gary? It doesn't exist in the United States Code. Earning interest on crypto doesn't exist because it's imaginary interest. See what I'm saying? So I don't know why Coinbase, why is this so fucking difficult unless they're all in it together? Maybe it's possible. Or it's possible these people are really fucking stupid. Okay? I've worked law enforcement. We have something in California called the vehicle code. This is like basic shit. Penal code. This is like police academy level. This is like not even high level shit to understand. Okay? I could not, let's say if someone's speeding, like 22352 code or whatever it might be, 14601, they don't have a license. So if it's not in the code, I can't arrest you. If crypto's not in the code, I can't arrest you. Are you seeing the thing? A penal code involves crimes. So in California, they have something called penal code. Every year it's updated with new laws and stuff, right? Okay. If the definition of crypto is not in the penal code, I can't bust anybody for stealing somebody's crypto because it doesn't exist. Got it? They can go to your house, get on your computer. Let's say you have it open and you invite them over and they go on their computer and they drain your crypto account. Legally, they didn't steal anything because crypto doesn't exist. So they have to bust you for, again, unauthorized use of somebody else's computer, right? Just like right now when I say none of these big companies ever get busted for buying or selling or stealing crypto. It's always tax evasion, money laundering. Why do you think that is? Because crypto does not exist in the United States Code. Therefore, these agencies that are trying to crack down, they have no authority to do that. So if you're a Coinbase, you give the government one of these, you start listing whatever the fuck you want. If you want to have a lending do that shit. And then the SEC, the CFTC, the banks, whoever, Department of Justice, all of them have to show you in the United States Code what does staking mean? Show me the United States Code, Mr. DOJ. Where is staking in the United States Code? And they'll be like, that's all you're gonna hear is for every single fucking question you ask them. So crypto, I'm in trouble for stealing crypto or selling it. Okay, can you please show me in front of the court where in the United States Code is there a definition of cryptocurrency? Just thought I'd put that out there. None of these exchanges do this. All these supposedly smart lawyers representing them. I don't know anything about law. I don't need to. I know I've worked in law enforcement. I know that I have to follow a code before I can arrest somebody or issue them a citation the judge figures out. But if there's nothing in the penal code about crypto, selling it and stealing it, you can't get in trouble. It doesn't exist. So that's what I'm saying. Globally, this does not exist. I'm just letting you know on this show. You heard it on my show. You've been hearing it for years. No other show talks about it because they'd rather sell you art paintings or something. I don't know, man. I really don't. But I just want you to know Let me check up on at Doxies. Okay, let me look through. Hulk, thanks for kicking down the knowledge, says Marky. Good old Marky. Bank of America supposedly is in with Ripple, formerly known as Bank of Italy. I've kind of heard that too. Keith Williamson, what he's got to say. Soon we will all smoke a doobie in Dubai. I'm kind of digging that. Just got to sit on our hands a little longer. Don't fall for the fudge. So that's why I'm showing you now. Okay, I've broken this stuff down. I've spent the last 10 minutes showing you that there's no crypto laws, so you can't get busted. Coinbase cannot get busted. No exchange. You can start selling it yourself. You can't get busted. There's nothing in the United States code. All these lawyers know this. I don't know why they're not talking about it. Brian Calkins became a state national and never pay IRS again. I'll leave that one alone. Frederick Carpenter, thanks for your donation to the channel. Hulk, thanks for that. Thanks there, Hulk. That's for your coffee. I'm using that excuse for my partner. I didn't spend $1,000 an extra because it doesn't exist. I'm prepping for a slap. Oh my God. Hey, I'm telling you, you can beat a federal case with that, but not with somebody you know. Wait a second, you can't slap me because it's not in the United States. That shit's not going to work at home. Smoking in Dubai, that's a no from me, dog. Oh my God, how funny. Doobie in Dubai. Oh my God. Cannabis is legal in Thailand. Go to jail in Dubai. I'm trying to decide where to dock the old cruise ship I'm going to buy. Yeah, a Thai stick. I heard of that. All right, that's enough news for today. You got your money's worth. You got some great non legal advice and definitely no financial advice. That's for certain. Backing the truck up, backing the truck in on Picasso. Oh my God. Yeah, I want you to, you know what? The Scripto, what I want you to do, DG's Crypto, I want you to get rid of all your. Look, it means a lot. I'm going to give you the best financial advice I can think of. I want you to get rid of all your crypto, buy those damn art paintings. Classic works of art. You won't be sorry. Crypto's fake. He's going to buy 1/1000th of a Picasso. It's like, okay, you go to that. You go to that art painting place. That much on a Picasso is going to cost you like $100,000. All right. All right, then I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm going to look for news tomorrow. If I can find it, I'll bring it. I don't make shows just to make them. I wasn't going to make a show today. I got so dang busy. But during the day, I was checking my phone, saving news articles and shit. I'm like, damn. And they just kept, I got rid of about 3 other ones. But I said, I've got to make a show tonight for that. But okay. So, you're the best. You the best. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Take care.